Alright, you ready to start, Trevor?
Why not? I'm this far from the mic.
I'm this far from the mic.
I'm this far from the mic.
And together we are
These
fars
from
A
the
bunch of
mic.
douchebags.
A bunch of fucking cunts. You're a cunt and you're a cunt. Let's play some video games.
Welcome to...
Digi and friends. Uh-huh.
Welcome to I take off my shoes and throw them.
We
Which
gotta
would
go
be
back to the dinosaur
really
museum.
funny to see if this was a camera show.
This beer just smells like fucking...
It's
black.
heavy, I told you. It's a
Smells
heavy
like-
beer. We're drinking Red
This
Horse,
is what they drink in
a
Dark
Filipino
Souls.
beer.
Goddamn Filipinos.
I'll tell the story of it, even though I just told you on the way
Go ahead and tell me.
to the house.
Tell us all.
I was 19 years old. I had
Fantastic.
Nice.
no direction in life. And literally none. No direction.
Not even
just,
in one direction?
I had just dropped
Oh.
out of college
Oh.
again.
Fuzzy Pickles.
Oh, let me do this real quick.
Great.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles.
Fuzzy Pickles.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories.
Fantastic. Okay, so now we can move on
So,
past the dinosaurs.
anyways,
Yes.
getting back into the tempo of this episode.
Yeah. The red horse.
Yeah, I had no direction in life, and my friend Ghost Lightning, who lives in the Philippines, who's in his 30s, and he has a family. I was talking to him. I don't know who came up with it first, me or my dad or somebody, but my dad was like, "What if you went to the Philippines and stayed with your friend?" And I was like, "That'd be sweet." And I told my friend, and he was like, "That'd be sweet." So I did that, and I flew out there. And the first thing I did after he brought me home from the airport in a cab. We went to his house, and then he immediately took a bottle of Red Horse, poured me a glass, and was like, "Drink this." I had never had any alcohol before, and I was of legal drinking age in the Philippines because it's 18. But he was like, "Drink this." So I started drinking it, and I was like, "This is fucking disgusting. I hate it. It felt like it was destroying my whole body." I got pretty buzzed off of like half a glass and passed out. And the only other time I think I had two other alcoholic experiences there. One being when we drank a bunch of gay drinks and watched Lucky Star, and I got thrashed.
Whoa. Gay drinks?
Yeah, they were Tanduay Ice, a Filipino gay drink.
What is gay drink?
Yeah, wait.
I am offended by
A
that.
drink that gay people drink.
That's
That's
very...
It's not. I'm not trying to be
PC.
pejorative. My friend Ghost Lightning had hung out with a bunch of gay guys, and they gave him a bunch of Tanduay Ice and said, "This is a gay drink," and he drank it, and he said he had 4 of them, and then stood up and realized that he didn't know where he was anymore. But he literally drank it exclusively with gay dudes. It's a gay culture drink. So, anyways, we drank a bunch of gay drinks
I need to get her autograph.
while watching Lucky Star.
Oh, yeah.
And I got messed up off like 3 of those.
That isn't that
Like
bad.
to the point that I was like hungover the whole next day.
Jesus.
Like,
The entire next day.
It
taking-
tastes dark, but it doesn't feel dark.
yeah, that's what's cool about it. The only other beer I had there was we went to a Hostess club
Oh, nice.
in like the seedy, like not a good, like a down in the dumps bar in like in the city of Manila, like sort of like a red light district almost.
It's an assassin.
And we went to this club, and all the women there were just nasty. Like it was all like weird looking, like almost deformed women working there.
That's pretty offensive, too.
Yeah. What's wrong
Is it
with you?
offensive that they were deformed?
I don't know.
Is it offensive to point out the fact that someone has a deformity?
Kinda, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's a
kinda.
fact that they have a deformity.
I don't know. The context is weird.
That's like saying that pointing out that I have like hair is offensive. Like I have hair. Like
I would say me calling you fat is kind of offensive, but I do it anyways.
well,
so.
fat is like subjective. Like
No,
Well, you could say I'm overweight, and that would be objective.
There we go.
Fat is more subjective.
Anyways,
Like, where do you draw the line at what is fat just overweight, or does it mean that you're like obese? What does fat mean? It's a more objective term than
both.
overweight, or subjective rather.
Anyway,
And there's nothing subjective about someone having a deformity. It's an objective fact about who they are. So anyway, he took me to this bar, and he got me a San Miguel Light, and I immediately, after like half of the drink, had to take a shit, and we left. It was horrible. He took me there mostly for the... He said like every time he has like a foreign guest, he always brings them there to like show them like that aspect of the world. And he said all the other white people I bring here are always into the weird girls. He said most of the time when I bring a white guy in here, they always are like totally into like the really weird looking girls. Not me though. I was just like, oh well, that's your other white buddies, pal. But white people are not common in the Philippines, if I haven't made that clear.
yeah,
There's not a lot of them. And
Right.
all the ones that are there are like 7 feet tall. I don't know why. Almost every white person in the Philippines is monstrously tall. And they're all old. It's all like really tall old guys
Yeah,
in like
ex-
business suits.
my ex said she went there and all the Filipino people were like very like, they're basically like worshiping her, like kind of like they were very
Yeah, I was told I would be able to pick up chicks extremely easily because I guess there's like a thing in the Philippines that like,
white people are magic.
well, no, it's that like women really want to have like mixed children, like half Filipino, half white children.
Probably so they're citizens or something.
Well, also just because they're really handsome, I guess. Because I was told those are like really good looking kids. And so like
Now I'm being offensive.
part of that is that is why Filipino women are really into white guys. And my friend tried to hook me up, but I was too shy and I didn't take it. It's so sad too because he tried to hook me up with this
So
really
sad.
cute girl who worked with him, who like because he like brought her to the car like when we were going somewhere. He was like getting off work. And he like introduced me to this girl and I was just kind of like, hi. I said like nothing. And she was totally cute and totally into me, and I just completely missed the chance.
Yeah.
I wasn't even good looking at all at the time. Like, I had the shitty beard and like the long hair, and I looked like a fucking gremlin.
You look like a neckbeard.
But I guess apparently being white and having beautiful blue eyes is enough for some people.
I guess.
But anyway, those are my experiences with alcohol in the Philippines.
I remember
And now I like beer, and Red Horse has really high alcohol content, and
eight.
8% which is high for a beer.
the wine had more. The wine was like double.
Damn.
Well,
77.
wine is always a lot of alcohol.
70.
70% alcohol.
Jesus, that's like
That's-
Everclear territory.
That's like fucking rubbing alcohol not for human consumption. I remember drinking a beer when I was like a little kid, like probably like 4 or something. Not a whole beer, but I tried it. I was like, oh, beer. Let me try that.
When I was 3, my uncle handed me a beer and told me it was Sprite.
Uncle Johnny?
No, it was Boyd's dad.
Oh.
He handed me a beer and told me it was Sprite, and I took like a sip and just spat it out immediately. He was laughing his ass off, and I was like, "You fucking monster!" Like, I was not amused at all. I like straight up thought he was like a terrible person for that. I held a grudge forever.
Still do.
No, not anymore. Boyd likes his dad, so as far as I'm concerned, he's probably an okay guy.
And I remember
There you go.
drinking wine when I lived in Japan on like New Year's. So I was like, once again, pretty young, like probably 10. And then in middle school, I remember drinking like a lot of liquor, like consistently, like every like weekend.
Why?
Fantastic.
I don't know. My parents let me.
What
Or
liquor?
My mom. Crown Royal.
Oh. How?
I don't know. I wanted it.
It's amazing.
Congrats. I remember getting like in like 2013 was all like super depressed and shit. I remember like drinking a shit ton of beer at my dad's. Like an excessive amount of beer. It was interesting. And then I drank all like the beer and like alcohol drinks they had, and I found like cooking sake, and I was like, well, I guess we're doing this now. And I drank the cooking sake.
Ew.
Yeah.
I think that might be what that. You weren't here, were you? I got this giant bottle of sake at the Asian grocery, like, cause they have those huge bottles, and like it was funny because I was looking at like I specifically had gone out to get a giant bottle. Like all that mattered to me was that it was very large, and just because I wanted to try doing that, to try buying one of those giant sake bottles. But the only big ones they had were like plain sake, like just straight up fucking clear rubbing alcohol flavored sake.
Yeah, that might have been cooking.
And like cuz they had like the regular size bottles with like plum sake, which is delicious. I love plum sake, but the big one that I got, which I paid like $25 to $30 for or something like that. And I got home and like the first drink I took, I was like, this sucks. And then like I hadn't realized that like sake is usually drank heated up. So I was like, all right, let me try like microwaving it. And I tried that and it was still disgusting. And I was like, this is just not fit for consumption. And then I later on I did end up drinking a bunch of it, and I got a really angry drunk off of it.
Was
like
this
just
like
a furious drunk
like,
off of it.
Did you have some during when I came back in December? Because I remember us drinking sake and like cider.
Could be. Maybe
And,
that's when it was. I know I drank it on the pub crawl.
And it looked like piss. And I was like, we're drinking pee-pee.
It was definitely within the last year. So, maybe.
I've never actually been to this part you're at, Brandon. I had no idea this existed.
Yep.
It's a sewer.
Yeah.
And that's a thing.
Stinky ghost.
Brandon, you've been very quiet.
I've been kind of concentrating on this game.
Are you trying to beat it quick?
This is one of the hardest parts besides the,
I think this series has run for too long. We're on episode, I think, 31 right now.
No.
Well, that's
We're
nothing.
way past that. This is like 36 or 37.
36 or 37? Jeez. I
31
thought the last
is-
one you uploaded was 30.
Yeah, but like it was because last one I uploaded was 33 actually.
Okay. So this is 34 then.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm gonna need some more.
Yeah, I mean, you already know why it's gone on longer, because we thought it was going to be shorter of a game, and we started off with short episodes. But I don't think a lot of people watch the Earthbound playthroughs, partly because you keep mixing them too quiet. And a few of my friends have told me that they literally can't
They're loud
understand
enough.
it.
Turn up your fucking headphones.
Turn up your headphones.
It's loud as shit when I listen to it on my computer. Fucking headphones.
Yeah, but you keep your laptop on full blast at all times.
They can do that.
That's
It's a
true.
button right there. Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're one of those people, come fucking fight me right now. You'll probably kick my ass, but I'm very passionate about this.
Well, the two guys I know who have told me, one of them is a 15-year-old named Munchie. He
Munchie,
could
you
probably
fuck.
kick your ass. He's kind of big. He's probably your height, but he's definitely
Jesus
bigger.
Christ.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Fantastic.
And then the other one's Give and Take, who's like 5'2" and probably weighs less than Brandon. So you could probably break him in half.
Give and take. This is an official challenge.
He's one of my good buddies.
I'll fight you for Conrad's
I'm
hand.
gonna. He's gonna meet at BronyCon.
Oh God.
We're gonna stay in a hotel together with Jesse
can't
Wood
do this.
and
Oh,
Nate
it was,
Kegsman and
Jeff
Ben
Bruce.
Saint and no, not Jeff, but he will be there. But he's not gonna be in our hotel. It's just the Horseshoe Crew in the hotel.
Oh, I thought Jeff Bruce was in the Horseshoe.
No,
Crew.
he is not in the Horseshoe Crew. Neither is Cider.
He's the pub crawl. They're the pub
yes,
crawl, right?
Jeff is a member of the pub crawl. He's more recent. He wasn't on there for like the whole time. He was like a guest a few times, and then he started coming on regularly.
This is gonna be hell.
Because he realized that I was the coolest guy. Jeff said he describes me as his best acquaintance, like the best friend that would be his friend if we actually talked much.
Right.
Like we pretty much only talk on pub crawl.
Y'all got to do that series.
Which series?
The Weeb and the Plebe.
No, that's with Jesse Wood,
Oh.
also known as Endless Jess,
Jesus, what a...
formerly known as Drowning in Footwear.
Oh, I'm drowning in footwear.
Yeah, that guy. That's Jesse.
Drowning in
I hope this
horseshoes.
works.
Also, my Japanese animes,
Jesus.
which is a great channel. He just did a video on Madoka. It was like a minute long.
Otakon.
It's pretty cool. It's all wordplay. Jesse is damn good at wordplay. Damn good rapper.
This guy's like the fuckboy version of me.
Who?
Some guy that works at Comic Kings.
You're just sitting there on your phone. We're in the middle of a let's play.
Oh, but he listens to the
This
Roots.
is the official, like, slow, downer, depressing fucking let's play episode. Everyone's just like, kill me.
Oh, yeah,
I'm done. This is the start of a play session. We just started.
It's okay.
Yes.
It was good for a second ago.
It
When I
was
was
fine.
challenging people, everyone laughed. It was good. Now the happy is dead.
Happy is dead. That sounds like the name of a J-Rock
100.
song.
Okay, that sucked.
This boss looks like me.
He's got
Happy
a
is
shit ton
dead.
of health from what I remember.
I could totally.
Plague Rat of Doom.
Wait, this is a boss?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the 5th Your Sanctuary location.
I need a heal.
Bump that new E40 at the school.
Are you excited for 4.5 hours of anime music?
No, I told you I'm bringing headphones. There's no way I can
If
like
you wear-
tolerate that.
If you wear headphones, you'll miss out on all the conversation.
I'm okay with that.
But don't you want to psych yourself up for Otakon?
No. I feel like I will end up being as far away from all of you as possible.
Really, during the convention?
Maybe. It depends.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Go to panels.
What do you think we're doing?
I'm gonna go to other panels that you guys don't like.
Like what?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's no way. What are you gonna go to fucking like cosplay
Oh,
tips or some
God.
shit? Like
How to draw. Did you know there's a 3-day panel about like drawing anime and
there
manga and
always
shit?
is. It's those are usually workshops.
I'm gonna go to that and just make the worst fucking. Show us your
You're gonna
work.
go to all the like most pleb tier panels, like the ones that the family goes to.
I hope there's a
They-
Sword Art Online.
They
one.
have stuff like that where it's like panels that are designed for like the little kids or like for like parents who brought their kids, like stuff that they can do in the meantime
Oh,
kind
we all
of
fell
thing, you know.
asleep.
Trev is dead.
So most of what I'm gonna go to is probably gonna be like fucking
Analysis.
guests and analysis panels and the dealer's room. I'm probably gonna spend like half the time in the dealer's room.
Probably gonna spend
I
a lot of
usually
time not in Otakon.
I need a rocket.
What, like
I
wandering
need
the
rockets
streets
for
of
this boss.
Baltimore.
Probably.
There's not much to do that's not expensive, and if you go more than a block away, you will get stabbed.
That's racist.
It's not racist. It has happened to my friends.
They were probably being dumb.
No, Cider. Well, Cider I think was in. He was either in California or Washington
Oh,
when he
that
got
sucked.
stabbed.
Really? They probably just don't know how to walk street smart. You gotta look mean.
He said that the way he put it was, in Australia, people threaten to stab each other all the time, but they don't usually do it. So the guy threatened to stab him, and he was like, he tried to call his bluff, and the guy stabbed
Not
him.
gonna stab me.
He basically said that he was like, yeah, right, and then the guy fucking stabbed him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, this is bad.
No.
Alright, just kill me.
Nah, it'll be okay.
You can do it, man. What if he only has like
No,
one
I need
health?
rockets. No, I've been counting.
How?
You can keep track of how much health they have.
How much health does he have?
From what I remember, I think he's got like 1,700 or 1,800.
And how much have you done?
Jesus.
Not that.
200.
No, a little bit more than like 600.
Digi's dead. Everyone's fucking
Yeah,
dead.
I need to get some bottle
Jesus.
rockets. Okay.
You gotta go-
Plus, Digi was possessed.
What was that ghost?
Yeah,
Possessed.
that's possessed.
I see.
Context clues.
That's like an extra enemy that you can't fight. Okay, I got it.
That's pretty deep.
What?
An enemy that you can't fight.
What?
Society.
What?
Fears awake. Anger breeds loud. Face reality.
We gonna be alright?
Never be society. No, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right. Mommy's not here. Gonna fight all night.
What?
Right here. Shadow. 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment. Destroy the nation.
There are known knowns. There are unknown knowns.
Okay,
And there are
let's do this.
unknowns unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it for this episode of Digibro and Friends.
Yeah.
You gonna take notes on that, Trevor?
Sure,
Trevor marks the endings of the episodes.
I do, and then I don't remove them when I upload them.
So that's 2046. All right.